Alright guys, what is going on? Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. So in this video we are going to be talking about where to start, because I know a lot of you guys I get so many questions like, okay, but like what do you do? Like what should I do? Where to start, right? So this is normal like anything else. The thing with business is that is a little bit more complex because there's a lot of things that you could do. However, I'm going to tell you guys the first things that you need, or the main things that you guys need to keep in mind before starting. Okay, so just so I don't get you guys bored and we go straight into the subject, I'm just gonna share my screen right now. We're gonna start talking about these things that I want to share with you guys. Alright guys, so here we are in this little presentation. So where to start? Where should we start with this entrepreneurship, making money online thing? So the first thing that I would say, guys, is read. Okay, read. Like literally, when I started entrepreneurship, not entrepreneurship, but like looking for ways on how to make money online, like on a more serious note, nothing really changed until I start reading. And keep in mind that myself, I'm not even a reader. I'm not like, if you look back, if you ask my mom, anyone around me can tell you that I'm not a reader. But right now I actually enjoy it, because every time I read a book, like you might read it, and this is something that I was talking about with one of my students that I'm coaching, is that it's funny that you buy a book for £20 and you can, like that book or that knowledge that you find in that book, it can be worth to you literally thousands basically. Okay, so first thing is read. Now the first thing that I would recommend you guys to go ahead and read is the Think and Grow, or the book called or named Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Is a book that is basically a mindset book. Okay, it doesn't tell you what business model to pick or what not. However, I always tell you guys that the most important thing is the mindset. 80% of your success is going to be because of the mindset. The other 20% is just a few technicalities and a few skills that you can learn from in other ways. But the main thing, and I'm gonna repeat it times after times, is your mindset, guys. So first thing that I recommend you guys to do is read the book Think and Grow Rich. One of the best ways to do this, if you're not a reader, if you're a reader, then go ahead and pick the book and start reading. If you're not a reader like myself, what I would advise you is go on YouTube, type Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill audiobook. It's a 10-hour audiobook. Take it, and for 4 days, commit yourself and start, setting up these goals that you're going to finish this book. Pick the audiobook, start listening to it, and get the PDF online for free, and follow at the same time you listen to. But this book, Think and Grow Rich, and I'm going to leave you as well, guys, a review that I did with with a brother of mine on this book that we actually read almost at the same time, and where we basically do a little review, and at the same time we take away a few things from a Islamic perspective that we took from this book. Okay, so the next thing that I would advise you guys is pick one freaking thing. Okay, don't do like me. Take this really serious. Like, pick one thing and don't leave it until you make it work. Because the funny thing is that when you start nothing is gonna happen. There's no business out there where you put money in and boom, next month you're making 5,000 a month for the rest of your life. Like, it's not gonna happen like this. It needs to build, and this happens with anything. Like with Facebook ads, you don't just throw an ad and start getting results from the first day, or it's not gonna happen like this. Like, anything in life needs to be built, and if it's not built the right way, eventually it's gonna die. So this is why we want to build ourselves first, because the business is going to run through ourselves. So the way we build ourselves is the mindset. Okay, once we have the mindset, then we go ahead and we pick one thing, one business model, and we make it work. And you're gonna see and listen to your mind, you're gonna see that once you get a little, difficulty in that, when within that business, you're gonna see that you're gonna start feeling like, oh, maybe I should, instead of doing affiliate marketing, I should do something else, or I should do social media marketing, or maybe instead of doing social media marketing, I should go ahead and do Amazon FBA, or maybe I should do this, or maybe I should start my own barber shop. Okay, the thing, and this is something that this book, Think and Grow Rich, is going to help you achieve this kind of mindset. But pick one thing, stick with it, and make it work. Okay, now one recommendation that I advise you guys is go ahead, pick my ebook. Okay, my ebook that I wrote is called The Top 3 Online Businesses That Don't Require Money to Start. It's a free ebook. You guys can find the link on the description below. It's a free ebook, and I talk basically about the 3 main online businesses that didn't require any money, or really low money. Like maybe I paid for a few softwares, like email marketing software that usually has a 14-day free trial, or landing page softwares or stuff like this. That's mostly what you need. The rest of it is just going to be yourself, like need on yourself. You don't need to invest into anything. Basically, you just need to start selling. Basically, okay. So pick my ebook. Okay, the second thing that I advise you guys to take is not only take the ebook, but take the video and audio version as well. Okay, so I have a bundle, which is a small online program kind of thing, where it comes with a mastermind Facebook private Facebook group where we have conversations through Messenger and whatnot, and we share different things, and I teach you guys as well. What should you do based on your personality and based on what you want, like how you want to live your life, basically, because your business is going to determine how you're going to live your life. So you need to know how you want to live your life to know what business to pick. It's not just as many people shows you out there, like, yeah, no, this is the only way how you should do it. So pick this program as well. It's a really cheap program, compared to what other people sells, and the price that people sells this information is a really cheap program. You can pick it up from mrhalalmoney.com. Once you get in there, you're gonna have access as well to the private Facebook group, where we're going to be sharing stuff, and as well we're gonna have one monthly Q&A session with me, and I'm going to share exclusive stuff with you guys that I don't share with other people. The way why we do paid programs as well is because I get too many people just being so, I don't know, just like sending a DM, yo bro, help me out making money. It doesn't happen like this. Like this is actually my time. This is the most valuable thing that I have. So for me to give my time to someone, I need to see that you are serious. So one of the ways is by getting into a program, for example, and I see that you did a kind of like you broke that habit, which is the habit of whatever you're doing right now. So by breaking that habit, by enrolling into the program, now I know that you are actually serious, and I can reward you with my energy and my time to share my information with you. Now the other thing, the next thing that I advise you to do is focus. Focus on that thing, and not only on that thing that you picked, that business model, but as well in your life. Focus on your life and start trying to become a better person in terms of, ethically, in terms of physically, in terms of emotionally, and whatever negative is happening in your life, try and get rid of it. Because if you don't get rid of the negative, then you're gonna have positive and negative, and it's going to be really hard for you to focus. And there is going to be people who are not going to like it. First of them, your family, because they are the closest people who are to you, the closest people to you, and you will see that they might even be those who even motivate you the less. Okay, or support you the less, and that's cool. And you should be cool with losing friends. You should be cool with having less fun. If that investment of not having too much fun is going to help you on a long term to live a better life for maybe you and your family as well, and the people around you, and later on you can even benefit your family and actually show them that this is possible. Okay, so focus on that thing, focus in your life as well. The way how you focus is analyze what is distracting you from this thing. It might be, I don't know, just look at things that you are doing in your life and the money you are spending in your life that is not really benefiting you. Like it's just a leisure kind of thing, if that's the word. So like things like Netflix, for example. If you're paying for Netflix, if you're paying for things like Spotify, if you're paying for I don't know, like a super extra gym membership with the pool and a spa thing and stuff like this, stuff like that don't really bring you any type of return on investment. Like you invest your time, your money in it, but it doesn't bring you any return from it, unless it is, just basically wasting a little bit of your time, which is fine from time to time, but not when you're starting. Okay, now the next thing is start being a Muslim. Okay, start being a Muslim. This might sound so like, okay, like what do you mean? I'm already a Muslim. But no, really, start practicing Islam. You will see that the more you practice Islam, the easiest is to become focused. The easiest is to have a routine. The easiest is to be able to, to deny the things that are going to make you waste time in your life. Like me, so many times, for example, even today, I got a call from one of my friends. I know that this friend, and I don't know what that call was for. I didn't reply because I was doing stuff and I'm focusing on what I'm doing. And most of the times, just a general rule, okay, this month, today might be different, but the general rule is that this friend particularly, every time he calls me, is just to go out or go eat or go do this or go do that. I know that if I pick the phone, I'm going to start emotionally being attached to whatever he's offering me to go and do, and then I will probably just leave whatever I'm doing and go ahead. What happens is that if I stop doing this, then my business is going slowly. But if I'm able to focus for the next few years, few months, whatever it might be, on getting whatever I need to get done, so I increase my income, and then I focus on things like spending time with my beloved ones, this is basically more logical. So we need to stop thinking emotionally and start thinking logically, basically. So start being a Muslim. What I mean is, you see that if you start doing your prayers, you're gonna have a kind of routine in your life. Like you're gonna feel tired if you are a Muslim who doesn't pray, start praying. You will see that it will bring you a routine in your life. You will see that, what I mean is, like, and this happened to me many times, where you live in your life, but every day is different. Every day you wake up at a different time. You sleep missing our prayers. You don't sleep enough. You don't eat well. You never do any type of physical exercises to keep your body moving. You don't talk to your family. You don't, you start being a Muslim. Like being a Muslim is going to help you become a good entrepreneur, become successful at it. Islam is going to teach you how to be a smiley person, how to be positive, how to always think in good. Like you will see the entrepreneurship, if you read the book that I'm recommending you, Think and Grow Rich, is going to teach you stuff like don't ever say negative stuff, because unconsciously you are telling your brain that this is not going to work. But if you look at our teachings from the Quran and the Sunnah, you see that the Prophet ﷺ, he was never mutasha'im. He was always mutafa'il. He will never say negative stuff like, like if someone is missing today, or he's probably dead or something happened to him. Don't say that. Say he probably got busy doing something good. And if you think like this for yourself as well, you will see that will help you in your business. Like if something bad happens, you have a client and he drops or he doesn't want to continue with you, fine. Let's just keep doing what we do and focus and start being a Muslim, and you will see that it will help you on many different aspects in your business. Now, the last thing that I want to advise you guys is burn your boat. Okay, literally burn your boats. What do I mean by this? If you look at the story of Tariq ibn Ziyad when he came to Spain, and when he came with his soldiers and he was about to conquer Spain, he burned the boats that they came with and told his soldiers, okay, there's no coming back. So we here. This is what we got to do. Either we do it, either we die. There is no other option. So do exactly the same thing for you as well. Do it or die trying, literally. Like if you say, okay, I want to change my life, I know this is possible, I know it's possible to make money online. I'm removing out of my dictionary, it's not happening, it's impossible, I'm tired, it's hard. All of these negative words and negative statements, I'm getting them out of my dictionary. I'm just focusing on doing this. I know it works. The only way how it couldn't work is if I stop. Like this takes time. There's no such thing as get rich quick scheme, or it might be some out there with haram investments and whatnot, but that's not worth it. If there's no barakah in it, if it's haram, there's no barakah. It's not gonna last long. So do it or die. That's literally your decision. There is no other way. There is no other secret. Like you just need to keep doing it. You just need to focus on it, learn about it, get good at it, fail, be ready to fail as well, and keep doing it. And you will see that eventually you will get good at what you was bad. And as well, something that I want to tell you guys to finish is that as a human being, there is nothing like unless you have a mental disorder or a disease or something like this, there is literally nothing, not your language, not your skin color, not the way you look, if you don't look good, if you don't look presentable, whatever it is, there is no reason why you shouldn't succeed at this. So it's just about doing it. It's just about setting this mindset, I'm going to do it, and start doing it, literally. Okay, so do it or die. That's the only thing that I can recommend you guys to start. And obviously, this is 80% of it. The other 20% is just a few things that you need to learn and get good at it. Okay, so a few online marketing skills, a few things that knowledge that you need to know and know how to apply it, which is what I teach in the programs. So the first thing that I would advise you guys is this. Pick this book, Think and Grow Rich, read it, then go ahead, read the top 3 online businesses that don't require money to start that I wrote. Pick this ebook, pick the program as well. It's the cheapest program out there and the one that I have just to make it easy for you guys. So pick it as well, go through it, and then after reading the book, you will know a little bit how to have your mindset, and your mindset is going to push you to start learning about this more. And after this, the only secret is persistence, and keep doing it. Okay, so guys, this is all for today. I'm sorry for these long videos, but I really think that is important, and for you to for this message to be shared with you guys. So barakallah fikum wa jazakumullah khaira, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, guys.